Now on your fast track to 7, hail and heavy wind did some damage in the Northern Valley. Take a look at this video right here. You see those windshield wipers going across, that hail coming down. If you could hear it, it's dinging on that vehicle as well. That's Middle River, Minnesota. That's by Marshall County, just north of Thief River Falls. They were hit pretty hard yesterday. Power poles were damaged. Some of them snapped in half. Some spots saw hail that was about 1.25 inches in diameter. One viewer reports broken windows and even siding damage from that hail. Heavy winds also snapped limbs off of trees. It is a first alert weather day today with more storms hitting the valley. We want to head on over to meteorologist Lisa Green right now for a quick check of that forecast. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. We're watching rain and thunder moving through the valley, especially in that Highway 2 corridor and points south. It's a little quieter north of there. And then there are some areas where it's a little more intense. And we've got some thunderstorm activity happening right around the Bemidji area right here, and then points east and south from there into places like northern Hubbard County and back over to Walker. Not severe, heavy downpours though, and a lot of lightning, so you don't want to be stepping out into that. A couple of cells that have been popping as well south of Park Rapids around the Monaga area. Little thunderstorm activity there. A little cell still lingering here back into northeastern parts of Becker County, and then back over into just north of Lake Park, heading to the east-northeast toward Callaway. Some thunderstorm activity for you with some just ongoing showers in Fargo. Temperatures are in the 60s to some low 70s, so very warm and muggy out there this morning. We heat up into the 70s and 80s, and it's another first alert weather day because we're talking about the risk for severe storms. Slight risk in yellow, marginal risk in green, everybody under a threat for severe weather. And that's especially the case heading into the evening hours tonight and late night. So you're going to want to be weather aware all day long. We'll be right here keeping you updated.
And you're really going to want to watch out for that humidity too. It's almost swimming when you walk outside today.
Yeah, it's a wall of mugginess when you step outdoors today. So you're going to want to find ways to stay cool as well. That humidity really gets you. And that's all helping to fuel that chance for storms.
All right, Lisa, thank you. New this morning, a scare in Polk County, Minnesota when a toddler goes missing. The Polk County Sheriff's Office says a 20-month-old child walked away from a home near Fisher. Family members reported the child had possibly gone into the nearby woods. Fisher firefighters found that child in a field about 1/4 mile from the home. The child was unhurt and then reunited with family. A West Fargo man who threw a deadly punch that killed a father of 6 will learn his fate later this morning. Tomas Cervantes pleaded guilty to manslaughter for the August 2021 attack on 53-year-old Bobby Balboa. It happened last August when they were at a concert at the Speedway Event Center in West Fargo. Court documents say Balboa was pushed by someone, and when he turned around to see who did it, he was hit in the face, knocked unconscious, fell, and then hit his head on the concrete floor. The victim's wife and children are expected to speak at the sentencing this morning. A Grand Forks man who pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting an 8-year-old will be sentenced today as well. 28-year-old Joseph Case admitted to inappropriately touching that girl 3 times last year. He's being sentenced at 10 o'clock this morning. The man accused of shooting a woman and leading police on a 48-hour manhunt is now being sentenced for attempted murder later this morning in Otter Tail County. 36-year-old Futhasa Prathane is accused of shooting a woman in Pelican Rapids. That victim had an active protection order against him because of previous abuse. A plane is badly damaged, but a student pilot walked away with only minor injuries after crashing at the Minot Airport. Police say that the 24-year-old was trying to take off in a single-engine Cessna yesterday afternoon, but was unable to get the aircraft fully airborne and then crashed on the runway. The FAA is also looking into an aborted takeoff at the Crookston, Minnesota airport. A preliminary report says the pilot of a UND-owned aircraft veered off the runway Friday before hitting a runway light. 2 people were on the plane at the time. Neither of them were hurt. A community gathered in Perham, Minnesota yesterday to raise funds for Lucia Garcia's family as they continue to deal with the fallout after her tragic death. She was shot at Plaza Azteca restaurant last month and died a few weeks later. While the family laid her to rest this weekend, they now look to the future with Lucia's son, Dominique, hoping to carry on her legacy.
We will try to do our best to do her justice as a mother. She was a great mother. That was her life's work, and we understand that now. We understand that maybe that's what she came here to do, and we will make her proud.
And that is baby Dominique being held in that video. The GoFundMe page for Lucia can be found on our website, valleynewslive.com. Just click on this story. The Grand Forks Airport is going to shut down 2 large aircraft for 2 weeks this summer for reconstruction of 2 runways. The closure is planned for August 21st to September 2nd. All commercial flights will be canceled at the time. The Grand Forks Regional Airport Authority says plans were scheduled a year ago in coordination with the airlines on this project. We have a few traffic alerts for you this morning. North University Drive will be closed to through traffic between 15th and 16th Avenue starting today. That is a stretch just south of the Fargo Dome. Crews are doing some underground utility repairs in that area. The road closure should be in place for about 1 week. Also starting today, 18th Avenue South will be blocked off between University Drive and 11th Street for concrete repair and work on the pedestrian crosswalk. That's just south of Sanford Health. That closure is expected to be in place for about 2 weeks. A new Miss North Dakota was crowned over the weekend. Sydney Cast of Minot won the title in Williston Saturday night after competing against 12 other contestants. Her social impact initiative is called the One Body Movement, focusing on personal health and the importance of taking care of yourself. She will now represent North Dakota at the Miss America pageant this coming December. One of the largest trees in North Dakota is coming down this week. The monster elm in Lisbon has a circumference of 17 feet 7 inches, 58 feet tall, and a crown spread of 100 feet. However, it also has Dutch elm disease, so it will be chopped down on Wednesday. The tree is located at Rose Street Park in Lisbon. It has been a point of interest for many generations now. It ranked 2nd in the state for the species on the 2021 Register of Champion Trees. The Today Show and CBS Mornings are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. More live up-to-the-minute news and weather on the Fargo CW. That's where you'll find meteorologist Lisa Green as she continues to track this first alert weather day with storms hitting the valley right now. Have a good Monday, everyone. See you here tomorrow.